Jesus cares about your heart changing more than your situation changing. And I'm going to show you this in Matthew chapter 9, verses 1 through 8. This is where Jesus heals a paralyzed man. Jesus stepped into a boat, crossed it over, and came to his own town. Some men brought to him a paralyzed man lying on a mat. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the man, "Take heart, son, your sins are forgiven." At this point, some of the teachers of the law said to themselves, "This fellow is blaspheming." Knowing their thoughts, Jesus said, "Why do you entertain evil thoughts in your hearts? Which is easier, to say your sins are forgiven, or to say get up and walk? But I want you to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." So he said to the paralyzed man, "Get up, take your mat, and go home." Then the man got up and went home. When the crowd saw this, they were filled with awe. They praised God, who had given such authority to man. I want you to look at what Jesus did first. Jesus said to the man, "Your sins are forgiven." Jesus could have healed the paralyzed man first and then told him, "Your sins are forgiven." But no, Jesus first said, "Son, your sins are forgiven." And then he healed the man, and the man got up and walked. But Jesus didn't heal the man physically first. You know why? Because Jesus cares more about freeing your soul and making sure you go to heaven and not hell after this life. We be wanting God to hurry up and change the season, not realizing what he's trying to do to our hearts in that exact same season. Yeah, your situation changed, but did you change? Because if you didn't change, if your heart didn't change, if your behavior didn't change, if something internally didn't change, you'll find yourself maybe or maybe not in the same circumstances of that season again, or a season of hardship that happened due to the conditions of your heart. Slow down and see what God is trying to show you in that season. For James chapter 1 verses 3 through 5 says, "Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature, complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." Your situation can change, but if you're that same person that got themselves in that situation, what good is it your situation changing? Ask for wisdom and guidance. Obey so you don't have to go through pain that God never wanted you to go through. God bless.